Galatasaray and Beşiktaş, two grand institutions in Turkey's footballing capital, going head-to-head in another rendition of this long-standing rivalry. Both clubs found on the European side of the city of Istanbul, both enjoying massive support in the districts where they are based. It is a real glamour fixture in every sense of the word, recently decorated by high-profile names, memorable results, and great times from the perspective on occasion of either side. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, they call this a friendly, but the crowd clearly doesn't think so. No, in actual fact, the way.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And that gets things running. Hutchinson. Tokuş. Played towards the front men. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Marcao Teixeira. Luyendama. Belanda. Luyendama, Belanda. Luyendama tries to get it forward quickly. Souza. Hutchinson. Tries to locate someone up front. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Faguli, he gets past his man. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Souza plays it out to the wing. Gets it upfield. Tokuş.
Galatasaray have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Marcao Teixeira. Etebo.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Souza. Let's put a stop to that. Tashdemir. Marcao Teixeira. Marcao Teixeira plays it forward. Kings it out wide. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he just whacks it away. Arda Turan. And that's sprayed out wide. Omar El Abdullawi. Finds himself eased off the ball. Lobs it in gently. He spotted the run and played him through. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Belanda passes it forward. A long ball, but not especially accurate. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hutchinson. Hutchinson sends it forward. We hit half-time, so another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And it's Faguli. Belanda. Tashdemir. Belanda. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, look, I don't think he can say he didn't have enough support in that instance, because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hutchinson. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because...
He's tried one! In he goes again! He's scored! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Arda Turan. Belanda. Omar El Abdullawi. Repelled by the keeper. Clears it out of harm's way. Galatasaray have it back and they can go again. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looking to get on the end of this. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Galatasaray are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Tokuj. Hutchinson. And it's Abubakar. Beşiktaş need to hold on for a few more moments.
Beşiktaş probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Attempts to play it through. They need to get it in quick. Massive leap! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Galatasaray are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
Galatasaray have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off.
And that's that. Beşiktaş win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. The end of the game. Reflections?
Beşiktaş made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's